thing just on that note, again, as you'll notice, it was always a belief of my dad's when he first started this. We get together and we have a banquet at the end of the year, but you'll notice there's not really any specific personal awards. And the reason for that is every kid is important. Every kid that steps on the ice deserves that ability and opportunity to be as good as they can without centering this kid over that kid. So we've always stayed away from individual awards. Rather, every kid gets an award and every kid gets something. But this year is the first year in probably close to 40 years that we'd like to introduce an individual achievement award. So, as everyone in this room knows, for years and to this day, we do not charge a registration fee for kids to play hockey. Instead, we do everything we can to help alleviate those costs through various fundraising efforts. So, for example, in December, we host our adult men's and women's hockey tournament, which is called the Scriber Showdown, and it brings teams from all along the North Shore to Scriber. We have the tournament, the dance, and any money raised from that event is donated to Fallen Rock Minor Hockey for the kids. Another example is our Heritage Days Classic Softball Tournament, which is a mixed baseball tournament. Last year, about 15 teams to Scriber and Terrace Bay to support the town and to support Fallen Rock Minor Hockey. The Haunted Trail is in October near Halloween. That's another big effort of ours, and we appreciate all the parents that come out and support that, and come and take the kids and let them walk through the trail and see what it's all about. It's a great experience, and that alone, you coming to bring those kids, helps support Fallen Rock Minor Hockey. The Junior B team. Yes, this program is, initially it's an opportunity for these kids to keep playing. As they get older and they get past midgets, it's somewhere else for them, nearby, close to home if they don't go to school or they get jobs here. We want these kids to keep playing hockey. And we run that program to offer that opportunity. But at the same time, in itself is a support system for the minor hockey through the 50-50 draws and things along those lines. So it's supporting the minor hockey kids as well. Our own tournaments, our minor hockey tournaments, the Filane's Falcons Cup. You parents step up to the plate and you guys help with that by donating penny auction prizes that we can put on the table and help raise money for that association, for our association. And that kind of extra mile in giving, we appreciate that. And these fundraising efforts are why we do that, so that these kids don't have to pay to play hockey. We want to ensure that they have the opportunity to play without paying. And in all of these fundraising efforts that I just mentioned, there's one constant, and that's, aside from the familiar Filane family faces, and that constant is our volunteers. And without the helpful volunteers, none of these efforts would be possible. All right? So one volunteer in particular comes to mind in literally all these events. Sometimes she's a bartender, other times the responsible SOP, sometimes a security guard, sometimes a scary, bloody, costume to the nines cookie or cupcake lady at the Haunted Trail, which she would make and donate herself, by the way. And sometimes she was just that friendly smile that greeted you at the front door and made you feel warm. Warm welcome and happy to be there. Now, I always joke, I don't know for sure how accurate this is, but I always joke that I'm pretty sure I only asked Meredith Rennette to volunteer. I'm pretty sure I only asked her to volunteer once. And at the same time, in 7 years later, I don't remember an event that she missed either. Sorry. That's just the type of person that Meredith was. She wanted to help. She didn't need to be asked. She wanted to give back. She enjoyed being around people. She enjoyed getting to know the players in both minor hockey and the junior B players as well. And she enjoyed being a great volunteer. Even after she was diagnosed with cancer, she continued to want to volunteer and continued to come to the kids' tournaments and the junior B games, and was a sign of inspiration and strength as she began her battle against cancer. However, although she was able to see the end of the hockey season, she quickly lost that battle with cancer, and not only did Fallen Rock Minor Hockey lose one of its best volunteers, we lost a true friend, and ultimately, what felt like a member of the family. Meredith would always joke with me, "Mario, you're going to want to get rid of me. Just let me know if I'm not helping." And I would always say, "Meredith, that will never happen. You're here forever." So with this being said, To ensure that Meredith Rennette will be around forever, the Fallen Rock Minor Hockey Association would like to create the Meredith Rennette Memorial Volunteer of the Year Award in her honor. It's at this time I'd like to ask our president, Mr. Cosmo Filane, to come up and present this award to this year's winner. So this award, like I said, is the first time we've ever really instilled an individual award. And it will be presented year after year. We have so many great volunteers that help us over the years, and through every, like I said, all these events and the minor hockey, the junior B, tons of people come out and help. But it's with great honor that the first annual, it's almost fitting. Like I said, we have so many great volunteers, but it's almost fitting that for the inaugural Meredith Rennette Volunteer of the Year Award, we present this to a woman who exudes all the same qualities as Meredith. She's a woman who has given basically the same amount of time that Meredith has, because they were a team, and they worked hand in hand, they did everything together, and I know she misses her as much as I do. And she was a woman who was a true friend to Meredith herself. So ladies and gentlemen, it's with great honor that we present the first annual Meredith Rennette Memorial Volunteer of the Year Award to Mrs. Darlene McArthur.
Walked out to meet you, but I figured everybody can see.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You're the first.
Thank you everybody for that warm response. As you can tell, volunteerism is just it's something we truly appreciate, and it doesn't go unnoticed, and Meredith will never be forgotten. And we can't thank Dar enough for all the work that she's done over the years with Meredith, and we look forward to Dar continuing that work as well. And we just want to thank Fred Rennette for being present here tonight, who was Meredith's husband. And Mr. Fred Rennette has also generously made an offer to give back to the association as well, and wants to create a replica trophy for Meredith. But at the same time, we have already taken upon ourselves, there will be an annual plaque in honor of Meredith that each year we will give this award out, and that plaque will stay within the association, will be engraved year by year, and the individual will receive the individual awards, such as we did here tonight with Dar. So one more big round of applause for Darlene, our first ever volunteer of the year.
This is the moment, this is the day, this is the moment when I know I'm on my way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play. is here and now today. This is the moment. This is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this momentous moment. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day, just see it shine, when all I've lived for becomes mine. This is the moment, this is the hour when I can open up tomorrow like a flower and put my hand to everything I plan to do. Fulfill my grand design, see all my stars align. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned a second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll stand forever with the Lord. When I look back, I will recall moment for moment. This was the moment, the sweetest moment.